So Interxion has quite a prominent role in financial services in Europe. If you deconstruct a bit of what financial services need, it's an industry run essentially on information. And information is picked up via connectivity to their trading partners or to exchanges or to data vendors. So it's all about information and connecting to it. And of course the corollary of that is connecting onwards to their customers and to ensure that their customers have connectivity. In Interxion, we have quite a few of the matching engines and the point of presence from exchanges, which a lot of the financial services need to connect into. So that would be one portion of it. Other portions, if you will, or sectors of the financial services is connecting onwards to their customers, be it in the insurance realm, be it in potentially the payments realm, and more so recently connecting to the cloud. So cloud plays a very big role in a lot of the digital infrastructure that the financial services have. Fintech has a nice influence on Interxion's business. We have quite a few fintech players, not least blockchain and a few of the, if you will, the cryptocurrency players in our footprint, as well as a lot of the fintech companies that have newly founded, so to speak, over the last couple of years, who have augmented capabilities and services around fixed income, equities, and the like. We've seen a nice draw of these types of customers into our footprint, mainly to partner or to connect with a lot of our community of interest, meaning perhaps hedge funds or the larger banks or indeed payment providers, as well as the overall connectivity we have. That's also financial services as well. Financial services, we see a strong influence from the community of interest. The community of interest in Interxion comprises of the large cloud providers, the multitude of connectivity providers. So it does have an impact. What we are keeping a very close eye on, particularly in London, is the effect, if you will, of Brexit and some of the uncertainty that it's introducing into the market, and where some of our customers are hedging their bets, so to speak, by putting infrastructure in the likes of Dublin or Paris or Amsterdam and as far afield as Frankfurt. So I can't say that's having a strong impact, but it's definitely a topic of conversation that we've been discussing for the last 12 months, to say the least, within our clientele. So Interxion plays quite a strong role in the advent of open banking. In particular, a lot of the new entrants into the market are cloud application, if you will, or cloud firms, born in the cloud. A lot of people quite often term them. And the easy access, if you will, cross-connect into the likes of the big players such as AWS, Microsoft, Google, etc., really facilitates this type of market. The connectivity is also a very strong point. Very rarely does low latency play into it, but the time to market for connectivity does play a big role in this. So I think European financial services or global financial services as a rule are very much used to dealing with regulations coming out of some type of state body or Brussels or London, New York, etc. I think they're quite prepared. They're prepared in the sense that they know that prevention is a lot better than having to remediate it after the fact. GDPR, the European Union has made a big splash about it with data. We've seen a lot of it in the news recently with some of the large tech companies being, if you will, a little bit loose with the data. So I think they're quite prepared for it. It's the smaller firms, perhaps, that are operating in Europe that might not originate in Europe, so might be headquartered somewhere else, that might have to come up to speed with it. But we do hear a lot from regulators that GDPR will not be strictly enforced from the first day, which will be, if I'm not mistaken, in the end of May in 2018. But it will be a slow implementation. That said, regulators will be looking to see if the firms are actively implementing the right tools and measures for this. A lot of tools out there for it. As a matter of fact, Interxion has a very good security tool called Key Guardian that would help customers as well. So a lot of focus, a lot of attention. I think financial services firms in general should be prepared for it.